I learned early on, before I was 21 years old. Hell, I knew this shit even as a child. I remember being a young gal thinking how stupid bitches be looking fighting over a dude. And I had always told myself I will never be fighting over no dude. I have dated a lot of guys, and I have been in some long-term relationships, and I have yet to meet a man worth fighting for. Not saying that there ain't no men worth fighting for, but I always had this mindset like, if he my man, what I need to do any fighting for? You know, ain't nobody worth that shit. So, I just, here's a real true story. I met my ex when I was maybe 15 years old, but we did not. I met him, and we knew each other, but we didn't really get involved with each other until like a few months before my 18th birthday. But once I turned 18, we ended up being in a relationship, living together. And he had an ex-girlfriend. And she would like do little slick shit, like she find out where, we live, and she would make it her business to like walk across the yard till the dog that he had, when I came in the picture, whatever bond they had, him and whatever bond the dog and his ex had was null and void once I came in the picture. So when she walked in the yard, the dog commenced to attack her. But that was just a flashback. Let me get to the point. So that was one situation. But another situation was she actually came to the house, and I remember she was talking all this big shit. And I went outside because, one, I ain't no scary bitch. Okay? But I remember telling her, like, you think I'm crazy? Yo, first of all, before I could get outside, my ex's ego was outside. Let's put that shit out there. So he just knew in his heart of heart and his soul of souls that me and his ex was gonna be fighting over him. He just knew that shit, right? Preconceived notions. Assumptions is the mother of all fuck-ups. So he spoke prematurely. And what he said out his mouth was, I'm taking bets. I'm taking bets on who gonna beat who. So it was banter and laughing for him. It was just a fucking circus for his ego to think that me, the ex, and me, we were gonna fight over him. Oh, let me tell you, honey, I shut that shit right the fuck on down right quick and fast. Let me tell you this. I said, first of all, and see, we had nosy ass neighbors, because when you live in a small town, everybody's in everybody's business, right? So the whole fucking neighborhood was outside. Oh, he just, oh, them egos love an audience, boy. So I said this shit with my motherfucking chest to his ass. I said, I would never give you the fucking pleasure of ever fighting over you, boy. And you just mad because you not the one in this house. I don't have to pay shit. He paying every fucking thing. And you mad, bitch. You mad. Fight for what? He gonna continue to serve his purpose. And I walked my black ass back in the house. And then I told him, handle that. Handle that shit. Said all that to say this, man. I ain't here for nobody's motherfucking ego. I will never fight over a dude. I would gladly hand the motherfucker over. Because if you a real man who serve and stand in the function of being a provider and a protector, you wouldn't dare. Not a real man will put a woman in that situation. Only little boys who have a problem with growing up and accepting maturity and responsibility would have a good old circus time enjoying two people fighting over them. You people are desperate. You are empty. And I can't relate.